first in the corner to my right, from Lynn, Massachusetts, weighing at 268 pounds, one half of War Machine, Warbeard Hanson! His opponent, from Salem, New Hampshire, weighing in at 218 pounds, New Hampshire's favorite son, the firebrand, Brian Fury!
Got some non-tournament action. Last year's winner of the tournament for tomorrow, Brian Fury. He's on his retirement tour. I wonder who gave him that idea. It was me.
Was it you?
Yeah, I said, Brian, hang it up.
Well,
let me cash in on it.
I'm glad you gave me that match against him last month. Then too bad I couldn't get the win. I was just a little bit off.
That's right, being joined by Dave Cole. The DC's united.
DC is united.
But Brian Fury, one of his final matches ever in Providence, one of his final matches ever for Beyond Wrestling.
Now, these two must have squared off many times. I'm not sure.
You would have to think so, over the years, in all
years.
different incarnations. This is not the first, but this is the final battle, and it was actually Warbeard Hanson that came to me after Midas Touch, and he said, look, you have a show on November 6th. This is going to be my only opportunity to beat Brian Fury one last time. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to argue with this guy. But when we were searching for somebody to take the final spot in tournament for today, which had been reserved for JT Dunn at one point, Fury's name was certainly in consideration, again, especially after his victory in last year's tournament. But
he's had a fantastic year and beyond. I mean, he's made Gulak tap. He went toe-to-toe with Zack Sabre Jr. He's really showed what he can do. He made me tap, I humbly say. But everybody's out to prove that they could beat Brian Fury, the veteran. His last couple matches, they want to prove themselves, and that was my thing.
Well, I think for Fury, it's a matter of wanting to prove that he's going out on top on his own terms.
Right.
Because you see so many wrestlers that, unfortunately, due to the wear and tear in their body or whatever the case may be, they don't get to go out on their own terms. And this is going to be one of the rare exceptions where Brian Fury, with all of his contributions to the New England independent wrestling scene, is going to be able to go out on his own terms, and I would anticipate that that would mean the continued rapid growth of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Just a couple Thursdays ago, doing a live broadcast on Facebook of their student show. And some of the guys that were coming through there, I mean, obviously, fans know Biff Busick, Sasha Banks, Donovan Dijak, but the Anthony Greens of the world, the Brickmass Stones, these are people that don't get nearly enough credit, and I think that in 2017 we're going to see them popping up more in Beyond Wrestling, almost as an extension of Brian Fury's legacy.
Oh yeah, I mean, guys like Anthony Green, who came from a ref, and now he's one of the top I hate to even call him a rookie. He's been around so long, but all the students are really picking it up.
It's just incredible. Usually when you have a school, you see like one or two guys.
Oh man!
But it's like an entire class coming up all at once. So that's a credit to Fury. And like you said, these two have had many battles in the past. They know each other very, very well. That was the first big bomb that Fury threw right there, sending Hanson tumbling into the corner.
I used to wrestle Hanson for many years as the Canadian Superstars. We used to team up against Hanson, and he is a big man. And Fury's in for a fight tonight. He doesn't have an easy night. Just because he's retiring doesn't mean these guys are going to go easy on him.
Got to wonder, after all these years, somebody like Brian Fury likes to utilize that pop-up powerbomb, but look at the size of Hanson.
Oh, using that size to sit and cave in the chest of Brian Fury.
Well, you almost wonder if Fury gets him up for a powerbomb, are we going to see more of that, him landing right back down on the chest? Fury couldn't keep his footing right there.
See, I had a different strategy last month against Fury. I threw everything I had at him, and he caught me with the pop-up, and he got me in the crab, and he made me tap. But that was my mistake, was going too fast. With a guy like Hanson, he's slow, methodical. He's going to chop you down just like that. Those big body shots.
The one thing that I could say that could work to Fury's benefit in this match is that, I mean, obviously Hanson and Raymond Rowe, tag team known as War Machine, they have been up and down anywhere that is everywhere in 2016. So you almost got to wonder if Hanson's just not as acclimated to singles matches as he once was. I mean, it might be like getting back on a bike, you know what I mean? But there's definitely a different strategy coming to this match with Brian Fury than if he was, you know, prepared for a tag team affair teaming alongside Raymond Rowe.
Oh yeah, it always throws you off. You got a big man like Rowe behind your back, and you feel comfortable. You know that tag's right there, but we'll have to see if Hanson's once he's on defense how he does.
He's going to reserve his energy, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Being a larger wrestler, not surprised to see him take his time right here.
Wear him down. He's a veteran too, just like Fury.
Are you surprised though? I mean, he requested a match with Brian Fury, and here he is bending the rules. Is that just how Warbeard fights every match, or do you think there is something personal, you know? I mean, again, this guy comes to me and says, put the match together. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to get in the, oh yeah, please, yeah, don't, and then what? And then there's no show, yeah.
And then he gets a row on you.
Yeah, then I have to retire. Yeah.
No, like we said, they want to prove themselves against the legacy. He wants to make his legacy even better than it is. Is he choking it with the... just grating that gritty beard hair against his face. That's pretty dirty on the part of Hanson. They don't call him Warbeard for nothing. Oh. Fury lighting him up now. He's got to keep on, jab, jab. Oh, no. Catches him in the crossbody, props him up. Oh, no, we've seen this before.
Fury's struggling to get out of this position.
Yeah.
He can't.
He should. He really should. He's got to get out of that corner. You got a big man on the other side. It doesn't matter what's coming. You got to get out of there.
Well, some of the other incredible matches that Brian Fury's had against New England stalwarts earlier this year, reminiscent of the match with Eddie Edwards right here at Aurora,
right.
And also the match at American Run against Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa's final match for Beyond Wrestling. I'm inclined to believe if you're watching this, if you're listening to me, you probably subscribed to youtube.com/BeyondDemand. But if this match is coming to you courtesy of our friends at Smart Mark Video, we certainly urge you as well. Less than $10 a month gets you every Beyond Wrestling live event in 1080p HD. Most of them are uploaded within just a few days of the show.
There's really not a quicker turnaround time than Beyond Demand.
And actually, now that we've been doing some long-form interviews, I would love, once it's all said and done for Brian Fury, to be able to sit down with him and really get a true career retrospective like we did with Biff Busick.
Better put away a couple hours because he's got a long career to talk. Oh, vintage Fury right there.
And even after all these years, he can still sucker guys in.
Yeah. Using that momentum again. Oh, same thing. Oh.
Be hard-pressed to find a better wrestler in New England than Brian Fury.
Seriously, he's just been stand-up for so many years.
I mean, if it wasn't for him opening the doors to the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, who knows? You know, we hosted the first ever tournament for tomorrow, AR Fox versus ACH. That was at Brian Fury's school, so who would have known the fate of Beyond Wrestling, not only in New England, but just in general, if not for Brian Fury.
Oh, wow. Catches him with that super kick out of the cartwheel. Huge spinning back fist. I've tasted that. Oh, belly to back.
Nobody does it better than Fury. Can you put him away?
So, some of those matches at the Academy have been the matches that have gotten Beyond Wrestling noticed. Like, some of the best matches to come out of Beyond have come from that school.
Just updated youtube.com/Beyond Wrestling, trying to recategorize and catalog some of our playlists, and I just cannot even believe some of the matches that we had.
And some of the guys that have come through, Michael Elgin, big names, guys that want to prove themselves.
Elgin, AR Fox, but like just as you said, not only the big names, but the guys that are up and coming, the Anthony Greens of the world.
No way. Whoa!
Have you ever seen somebody rebound with so much power?
No. I don't think I've ever seen Hanson do that in my life. Go over the Tiger Bomb. Oh, sit out Tiger Driver. Oh!
Didn't work for you last month. It didn't work for Hanson today.
I know. I tried the same thing, Hanson. Try something else. Man, Fury's showing his strength. That resilience. And I'm sure Fury wants to go on top. He doesn't want to go out a loser. Like you said, this is his own way of going out, and he wants to show what he's got.
I believe this is the first time Hanson's competed as a singles wrestler in Beyond Wrestling since a four-way match that he would have done at FET, maybe at the first Battle of New England. So with that said, I'm not sure what he's going to be looking to finish Fury off with.
That mean spin kick. Oh, back of the head. That's so dangerous. The neck snaps back. Oh. That throws your equilibrium off. That could get the 3 seconds right there, but nope. Fury looking for more.
Fury trying to drag Hanson to the center of the ring. Might be looking for that branding iron. We see Hanson's knee taped up.
Once that's locked in, it hurts. It hurts bad, baby.
You know, I didn't bring it up on commentary earlier, but Keith Lee, Shane Taylor against Hanson in a row at Ring of Honor this past Friday was an absolute war.
You gotta still be feeling that.
And I wonder if that was a factor in Keith Lee coming up short against Zack Sabre Jr., who we're going to be seeing later on tonight.
There's the branding iron. He's got it.
But you got to wonder how fatigued Hanson is if he's going to give it up right here. If he's spent from a weekend and put his body on the line.
Drew. Denver.
Either works. You did a painting for him, Mom. You can call me whatever you want.
Happy birthday, Mama Colorado. Man, if he didn't get to the ropes right there, that would have been it. Fury just couldn't lock those hands together. Those thighs are too big. What a day so far. The fans are still energized. That goes to show the level of the talent, the performances these guys are giving out there.
Yeah, it seems like there's considerably more people here for tonight as well. So.
Oh, yeah, they go all the way back, if you can see right now, way back there.
And Aurora actually opened the room for this. Is the first time that we've run a show here since they've renovated, so we're able to pack a little bit more.
Take it. They're just going for that Tiger Driver again. Fury falls behind. Oh, there's that spin kick he was looking for. That one. Oh, no! Oh! Pop-up powerbomb. Wow! Hanson looked out of it. He looked out of it.
Talk about kicking out on instinct.
Eyes were rolling in the back of his head. I don't know where that kick out came from.
Heard the referee's hand hit the mat twice. He knew he had to get his shoulder off the mat before he heard it a third time.
Now Fury's tried the pop-up. He's tried the branding iron.
Fury's not looking at the top turnbuckle, is he?
Whoa, okay. And maybe digging down to the early parts of his career when he was a cruiserweight.
This is strange to see.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've seen that. Go big or go home. Might be going home.
Both wrestlers precariously positioned on that second rope. The crux of Fury's weight on the top.
Gotta get Hanson down from there. Hanson's gonna take him down. Oh!
That'll knock your equilibrium.
It's a good trick.
Fury trying to find his footing.
Oh, sunset flip. Could be bringing him down. Oh, no. Grabs him by the back of his skull. Oh, no. He's going to whip him up, and he's going to whip him right back down into, oh, my God. Greetings from Asbury Park. Oh, wow. Wow.
That was nasty.
That neck. Oh, no. Branding iron of his own? This would be insult.
Yeah, certainly. If he could beat Fury with his own move, but just like that, Hanson cartwheeling out.
Oh! He knows how to get out of it, though. He's applied it. Oh, no!
Wow, Fury could not be positioned any farther away from the rope.
That is a terrible spot to be. That is a lot of bodies sitting on the small of your back.
Hanson's going to go close to 300 pounds, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
And as he tries to reposition himself to
yeah, he's got it. Man, great back and forth match here.
But like you said, Fury had mastered that hold. The moment he felt Hanson trying to readjust himself, he escaped to the ropes.
That little opportunity. Fans rallying behind Fury now.
Oh, now Hanson telling him that he's a quitter.
Now that's just disrespect. maybe it's getting in his head, but maybe he really does think he's a quitter.
Damn, you don't think Hanson's going to look and try and put him out on his own terms?
I hope not.
Imagine that would send shockwaves to the New England independent wrestling scene if Brian Fury was not able to complete his retirement tour.
Oh! Caught him with that super kick. Straight to the chest. Oh! Oh, he caught him in the branding iron. Jeez, he reversed that sit out. Oh, man, he's got it locked in deep. He's got it locked in deep.
Hanson's got nowhere to go.
Oh, man.
He's thinking
He
about it.
tapped out. Wow.
Here is your winner by submission, the Firebrand, Brian Fury!
Which shoulder? My shoulder is dislocated. Okay. But you're continuing. God bless you.
And then she's obviously winning. It was supposed to be a one-on-one match, but we're keeping it short.
Fury. You're calling it quits. This year's your last year. Please don't go! 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 And I'm pretty sure there's going to be 1,000 people who you wrestle who hop on the microphone and kiss your ass. Kiss your ass saying, "Stop," right? Do it! All I'm going to say is thank you. Love you.
I have 1 month left, 2 more Beyond shows left. Save it for them, please.
And buy a shirt. Buy a shirt while you can. Brian Fury, ladies and gentlemen.